Krishna. Myself Shyama Sakhi. I am from ISKCON Balaramdesh. Please accept my humble obeisances. I would like to thank the temple management and in particular Her Grace Disappearance Mataji for giving me this wonderful opportunity to glorify Srila Prabhupada. I take this opportunity as a divine blessing to share one amongst Srila Prabhupada's 26 amazing transcendental qualities. As we are approaching Srila Prabhupada's 43rd remembrance, I would like to glorify one of Srila Prabhupada's divine quality, which is Mridu, which means mind. Now I would like to narrate some short yet sweet things from the past time in which Srila Prabhupada helped the hippies to find happiness. When Srila Prabhupada arrived in San Francisco, a place where he hardly knew few people, he was surprised and happy to see that about 50 unfamiliar faces had come to receive him with flowers, garlands, incense sticks, and also musicians and small gifts. He was even more happy as they chanted the Maha Mantra as he walked past them. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. The hippies would visit the Radha Krishna temple every day and enjoy the Sankirtan. Some would also go to Srila Prabhupada's room just to meet him. Srila Prabhupada was very mild and gentle with them and guided them towards the right path. First instance, Srila Prabhupada knew that some aspects of the Kirtana were wrong or below standard, but he accepted the offering and not awkwardly but lovingly. He simply wanted these American boys and girls to chant. That they dressed irregularly, jumped too savagely, or had the wrong philosophy did not over-concern him. These boys and girls were chanting Hare Krishna, so at least for the present they were pure. The hippies knew that too, and they loved it. Second instance. Just as in Janaki Mataji, a disciple of Srila Prabhupada's dream, Srila Prabhupada's pleasure was to see the whole world engaged in Kirtana. Somehow or the other, he would say, people should be engaged in Krishna consciousness. And this was the instruction of Lord Chaitanya's chief follower, Rupa Goswami, who had written Tasmat kenapi upayena mana Krishne nivashayet, which meant, somehow or the other, fix the mind on Krishna. The rules and regulations can come later. Third instance. Another night, while Prabhupada was lecturing, a boy came up and sat on the dais beside him. The boy faced out toward the audience and interrupted Prabhupada. I would like to say something now, said the boy. Prabhupada politely said, wait until after the class, then we have questions. The boy waited for a few minutes, still sitting on the dais, and Prabhupada continued to lecture. But again, the boy interrupted. I got something to say. I want to say what I have to say now. The devotees in the audience looked up, astonished, thinking that Swamiji would handle the matter and not wanting to cause a disturbance. None of them did anything. They simply sat while the boy began talking incoherently. Then Prabhupada picked up his kartalas. All right, let us have Kirtana. The boy sat in the same place throughout the Kirtana, looking crazily, sometimes menacingly at Prabhupada. After half an hour, the Kirtana stopped. Prabhupada cut an apple into small pieces, as was his custom. He then placed the paring knife and a piece of apple on his right hand and held his hand out to the boy. The boy looked at Prabhupada, then down at the apple and knife. The room became silent. Prabhupada sat motionless, smiling slightly at the boy. After a long, tense moment, the boy reached out. A sigh rose from the audience as the boy chose the piece of apple from Prabhupada's open hand. From this instance, we all can see how Srila Prabhupada transformed the boy's bad quality with few minutes of his association. Applications of these inspiring Srila Prabhupada qualities in my daily Krishna conscious life. 1. I will be polite to all devotees and give due respect to one and all. 2. I will invite new people and share with them the knowledge of Krishna consciousness I possess. 3. I will follow my commitments and promises to my Guru Maharaj strictly. Hare Krishna.